Good morning. It's been a while since I posted. I had been having too much fun. So there is incredible shifts coming. Actually, they've been coming, and we're aware of this. They've been literally coming in like waves, and then we've adjusted in another wave and another, eroding away that which is not of us. And those preconceived conceptions of who we expect that we're supposed to be and what our reality is. A lot of this is changing massively. We're at this time where science is it already has, but in a whole new way, it's going to collide with the metaphysical community. And a lot of these truths are going to be undeniable. The subtler senses are highlighted. They there's a lot coming. Okay, so that the whole science backing metaphysical truths is part of this movement into the new earth, the 5D, the whatever you want to call it, but a place of peace within and without. And that is a beautiful thing. That being said, there's been grid work already laid down, and a lot of incredibly intuitive psychic people that have veils thinned and are working with awareness. They have been laying these grid work. They've been doing it in dreamscapes. They have been living a 3D reality that is like a 5D chess game where they go where their higher senses are telling them and doing what they're supposed to, blah, 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 blah. But with awareness, they have been laying these frequencies, tones, and sounds, and setting into motion certain waves of flow, I guess. A beautiful exchange of energy. So for those of you that were doing grid work with awareness, in your actual reality, you are going to start meeting the soul tribes that you've been calling in with your grid work. They're, and with that, there's going to be a shedding and a let going of that doesn't serve and that doesn't enrich and that doesn't support your soul's journey in life. There's going to be a reform and a remake of how we think of masculine and feminine, both internally and externally, as that gets balanced within. Those people with a rounded, balanced connection to self-source are starting to lead with their hearts in businesses, groups, communities, centers, all of this, and they are changing the flow into a flow that isn't hurting each other, that isn't causing stagnation and blocks. For that shift to happen, these are people that are previously aware and have been doing this for a while. They have seen this coming in and they've seen it forming. For those that are more newly awakened, they're going to be flooding and coming to these pillars of sound. And that's because their gifts and abilities are becoming online. And they're starting to wake up into the environment that they are and realizing that environment doesn't support growth. There's kind of a pack mentality that we have, this we're safer together. And those that are in spiritual journeys often like to think, or sometimes confuse, that pack is also, that pack is their tribe. And there's a distinct difference. When you, let's say you go to work and you hang out with a certain group of people, and maybe you'll do lunch or, do a barbecue or potlucks or whatever, but you do some interactions with them. But, you have a closed system. That closed system blocks energetic flow and blocks exchange of new to old energy, which all packs with old energy, that energy is getting inert and it's not allowing for expansion. It's energetically blocked, and that will manifest personally, community level, state, collective, government. Anything not backed by heart-centered awareness is falling away, because we are becoming too aware to keep buying into the falsehoods, to the lies, to the things that don't feel right internally. We coming in, sitting down, changing everything up, this whole reality that has shifted because of COVID has caused us to become aware of more things. And it's all for a grand purpose. We're all kind of cogs in it, and we're finding out how to roll together. So, exciting stuff. But the difference between pack and tribe is something that's really important to understand, especially because families can often feel like packs. And then we feel like that is a set of, I want to say clothing has an example, because if you think of who you are is undescribable. It has no label. It has no linear expression of sound that would encompass who you are. You are divine. You are limitless. You are expansion. You are growth. You are goodness. You are compassion. You are so much more than any of the labels or any of the, school teacher, principal, government official, military, whatever label that you're currently thinking, this is part of me, this is me. That's all in a wobble. And it's in a wobble because when you live in a pack mentality, and I like pack mentalities, or I did. I found great comfort in them. I worked on a fire department, and there was such security in that, in the knowing who's got your back and who can handle what in high stress situations and who's doing what. And you have to be able to run together, work together, fast, quick, and efficient, because lives depend on it. And you very much take anything individualistic that does not cohesively run in a pack, and you set that aside, you bury it, you do something with it. You kind of let that part of you die a little bit. A tribe mentality celebrates independence, celebrates the differences. Each individual person coming together has energy that is unlike anyone else's, personal energetic signal that they emit, that they have, that brings, yes, to the table. A peck mentality is unable to see an exchange with that, because there's this chaos. When you agree, okay, I'm going to step into this pack and be this, and oftentimes it's not agreement. I'm saying agreement because it's as simple as not doing it to get out of it, but agreement because we've been raised that it's safer in numbers. The person that's outed from the community is the one who historically starves and dies. There's safety in numbers. There's safety in coming together. It's us versus them. Us and them has been our way of living in life. And a lot of lies and deceit was put in between us and them. Look at all the animosity between, well, anywhere. Us, them, I don't care if you use color, country, religion, belief, creed, any of that right now is bubbling to the surface. But it's us and them. They're pushing a pack mentality. A tribe mentality is an interdependence. There's a flow of energy between them. Pack mentality is chaos. It's confusion. It's, I don't know what, I don't know where I stand. It's not stable. And because it's not stable, it's incredibly hard to get out at times because it feels like it's more risky to leave. And that is a lie. When you're calm, your peace, your serenity, your happy, your joy, those are all tools that are internal and yours always. They cannot be taken or stripped. They can be hidden. Packs will do that. Packs kind of take that away. They take the individual expression. And there's a danger in that. We are all born with a direction and a will and a force for life. And coming together, supporting that, is a way of embodying and enriching everybody. You know, the artist who hasn't been given a paintbrush because her pack picks potatoes. And in her is something that wants to express, wants to show color, wants to bring form, and wants to show the world something. But her pack is working the ground picking potatoes. And actually, it's one of my favorite things to pick is potatoes. So I'm not saying anything against gardening. But what it is when it's against your expression of self. And that feels loss, dissolution, hopelessness, like nothing can get better. That's what that feels like. That feeling starts bubbling up. And so this is the really exciting thing about these new waves coming up, is that these people are being slammed is too hard of a word, but they're being slammed together. You are walking in your own bubble of awareness and starting to realize with your awakenings that reality is not as it seems, and you're starting to see things, sense things, perceive things, dream about things, know things, understand things, feel things, and your stability starts growing within. when that reaches a crescendo of tone or toning sound, you become a frequency conduit for a different level of energy. And the new ones coming in are doing that. So these new light workers, these newly awakened, they are not in any way, shape, or form less informed, less powerful, less this, less that. They are new energy that had been waiting for this moment in time to express and open. So exciting stuff. Anyway, so that's some of the new energy that's coming in, and I will be seeing about doing a video. It's going to have reds, orange, yellows, greens, the number 8822. I'm going to be using, actually the wolf pack. They like to work with me. I'll be using some of the elements and things in that video. It's not going to be with, well, this video? Okay, it is going to be with this video. I was going to make a second one. But I also, before I start that sequence of heart sounds, I wanted to let me see, maybe it needs its own video. Yeah, it needs its own video. I got to experience pulling a holy element out of the ethers. And it was a beautiful experience that I'm excited to share. I'm still a little protective of it. That's why I haven't been on yet. I've been doing a lot of meditation and going within. It's internally is kind of my favorite place to hang out. But yeah, so let us start with all right, new wave, new energy, science breakthroughs, awareness of new beings, awareness of new dimensions, proof of that. We talked about that. Let's see. The colors, symptoms. Okay. If your psychic abilities are coming online and you're having fatigue, depending on where you're at in your level of shedding, you might require a ton of sleep right now, or you might have a lot of energy. Gotta gauge yourself. If you're needing a ton of sleep right now, if your body feels comfortable with it, juices, fruit juices, and water that's been sat in the sun or put some stones in it. Those two types of nourishment will help with the psychic. Something about the yang expression of the sun. I have a belief the sun is where we pull a lot of our consciousness and our higher consciousness awareness. When I meditate, I often meditate with the sun and exchange energies with the sun and the earth and the elements. When I exchange energies with the sun, my upper chakras just lift off. And to balance that, fruit juices, and water that's been in sunlight is hugely helpful. I also do fruit snacks. I sometimes think I'm eating like a 6-year-old toddler. And nuts. But that helped me with what was going on the physical structure of my brain. I also sometimes will take caffeine and theanine in a pill because synergistically it helps with the new neural tracks on my brains. The caffeine and the theanine helps the brain neurons create new pathways. Our brains are always creating new pathways. As you learn new things, new pathways are established, and kind of like a foot trail, your mind can go there. Those with our abilities awakening, we're getting a new nervous system put in. And although I've heard several people say that's not possible, but whatever. It is, or it is for me. Everyone has their own realms of reality and possibilities. Pack and tribe. The anything that you feel is not possible, not able. I once had a very dear heart shard sound, a very dear heart shard sound. Someone that speaks with the sound of my soul to me in my external reality. But she had said, you know, it is in our best interest to believe in the impossible and to, and that really speaks true to me. It's, why not believe in the unknown? Why not? There is so much more than we've seen so far. I will talk more about the holy element. That will get its own video and its own light languaging. But for now, this is to help with the new wave of consciousness and the newly awakened to center that grid system. The colors, if you want to visualize reds, oranges, and greens, those are going to be coming through. The numbers, I'm working a lot with the eighth dimension and pulling sounds from there to this linear expression of reality. Whew, my hands are cold. I'm a little bit nervous. I haven't... Power's been increasing, and I go quiet when that happens. So it's like ebb and flow. Quiet now. Yeah. Kuna manaya sasha sataya the kuda yarakaria sasha sananaya yanamoya yasasha suya yanamaya yatokusha sataya kuna maniatia satokusha sataya toku nanamaniatia yanamaya sasha satusha sanamaniatia tarakusha yanamaya sasha kuyata kuyandaneta kuyandanamania sasha susha sayanamaya tadosha sa. This is to help with ease of the alignment. Take a deep breath in. Allow that to flow. Now this is going to be pulling energy from the ground. Using stability of 5 in the color red. Koyana manayata tayatria tikia tikera moyana moyania yata yadukusha sataya kurupumanayata yada bonamania yadusha. Nia yada poriana no moya yati tikaria ayana moniata yadukusha satakiatekaya. Koyana moyasha sakada moya yada no moya yakoyana moya sasha. Kuyana moya, you know, moya, sasha, sahiana moya, ya no moya, ya. This energy is for your hips, lower back, for stability. Kuana moya, ya no moya, ya no moya, ya no moya, kasakaya no moya, Queen ya no moya 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 ya no yes sako ya no ya and release. The energy's dense and thick, and in a good way, in a grandfatherly embrace kind of way. Through the hips, the crown, new wave of energy, so paralleling for things coming towards you. This is to open up into your frequency and vibration and allow for what you're ready for. Excuse me. All right. Or not. Hold on. Frequency that we're ready for. Nope, we're not ready for that. Okay, this is just to prepare you to know that they are coming, and so that you see them with awareness and understand. The feminine, the masculine comes internally, finds balance within yourself. You see the things around you. You see what fits. You see what doesn't. Your inner being chooses what is to be in your existence of reality and brings that to you, and you step into that platform. Connect that to the third eye. There's the eights. Thank you. And disperse. With that, I was going to take the energy one way, and I was guided to take it a different way. I don't always understand what or why. I feel the connection, and I know the truth and the knowingness of it. I know the strength of my guides and universal power. And that allows me to intuit, maybe here, and sometimes I'll feel, not yet, not now. And there's that, is that my block? Is that awareness? Is that, and so there's this subtlety that we're moving in and out. This is the black, white, everything is actually gray. What we see, what we think, everything is actually gray. I have a personal belief. Beliefs are just repetitive thoughts. Some of those thoughts have been externally given to you. Some of them have been your higher self has given to you. But a belief is just a thought. Everybody has them, even yours. And you can change, adapt, grow, and alter your personal program to fit a belief that is a good psychology for your life. If you're depressed, if you're frightened, if everything's out to get you, not a good, well, your psychology kind of sucks. So you want to bring that into alignment. Anyways, this energy that's coming in, I think that it is going to be changing everything that we thought that we knew. I never thought of a reality that brought holy elements from other realms and placed them into our hands and allowed for such connection. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more coming. I work with what I consider an Arcturian light ship. When I do my Qigong work, I feel it come and settle itself over my head like a helmet. giant, massive helmet, and I could feel myself at the controls working the dials and the numbers, and yet I'm still in my body and I'm still feeling it, and I'm completely focused on the person in front of me. Who knows? What I do know is that it's effective, and it's a force of good, and that it's healing and wholesome, and that it's sent with pure energy with no intent. And energy without an intent is universal ammo. The world, the highest consciousness, the most pure sense of our divinity is able to use that intent, that chi, that force, for however it needs to be. And when I say need, we all collectively want to live and be in a better place. We want safety, security, and happy for us and our children. We want wholesome relationships. We want strong infrastructures. We want stability, abundance, wealth, happy, joy, freedom, health. We deserve all that. Simple. You're not here for suffering. You're not here for misery. Unless that was a belief somebody gave you, you can always let it go. So these energies that I work with, they are like these angelic beings that I slip into and slip out, like a stream of different consciousnesses. It's actually what it feels like. It feels like I merge my thoughts with something else's thoughts, and then there's an allowance. And when I say something else, that something else resonates the sound of my higher self and soul. That something else is me. You will always be the strongest creature you ever come across. Not your boss, not your kids, not your husband, not your wife, not your girlfriend, not your boyfriend, nobody. You are the strongest because you have control over your energy. And this awakening is you taking cognitive or awareness or conscious intent with chi and force over your own energetic body. Your soul says, come home? Yes. And it starts coming home. It's beautiful and correct and in alignment. It is efforting because we don't have a place set up to allow people to unfold into who they are. Well, there are places, I'm sure, but it's not our common. It's not like we can go down to the grocery store and pick up an enlightenment pack to bring home with us and tell everyone, hey, this is what's going on for the next 3 days. Unless you're blessed with a family that... Yeah. Anyways, so enough babbling. 3:33. Okay, I guess I'm done. I will be doing another video. I'll talk about the holy element and the languages. I'm being really discerning about what I'm bringing in and how I'm sharing, because all of this is changing for everybody. I personally believe every single one of us has a light ship at our command. And an army of angels at your back. And the force of humanity wanting peace. That's a lot of good stuff to work with. And I think that's it. You guys have a good day.